senior night. We had a lot of technical difficulties getting the streams up here tonight, so you missed the senior introductions. We introduced all 5 of our seniors. I'm going to assume we're going to have a little more pomp and circumstance with them later. Again, I am sorry for the technical difficulties. We should be getting going here in about 18 minutes. I'm Jake Levine with Brian Portney here for tonight.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Nest for a senior night matchup between your Upper Dublin Cardinals and the CB West Bucks. I am joined by
Jake Levine here, everyone, and I don't think my microphone is working.
the microphone may be working. It may not, but we will start very soon. We got the announcement of the starting lineups. It is almost a playoff caliber crowd for Upper Dublin, as lots have showed out for senior night. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Nest for an exciting matchup between your Upper Dublin Cardinals and the Central Box West Bucks. Yep, that is their mascot. I am Brian Portney, alongside Jake Levine for the start of tonight's game. The Upper Dublin Cardinals are 8-2, and their last game was a 3-1 win over still winless CB South. Meanwhile, Central Box West is 2-5, with their last game being a win of 3-1 over Quakertown.
I do have to say, this is my first Upper Dublin volleyball game of the year. I certainly am excited. Again, I'm Jake Levine. Zach Holman will be joining us in a little bit as well as we get underway here on senior night. All of the pomp and circumstance has been leading ourselves up to this. It's 5:39 local time. Brian, take it away.
All right, and we are just about ready to go. So number 23, David Levin, for the Upper Dublin Cardinals, is going to be taking the first serve. His position is setter for the Cardinals. In the front court, we got number 27, Liam Cassidy, number 21, Tyler Pohl, and number 18, Ben Dorsey, all seniors. And in the back court, number 8, Landon Coleman, number 10, Dominic Plaku, and number 23, David Levin. As the first shot goes a little over, it's going to be 1-0 CB West.
Yeah, first serve a little long there, and here we go. It will be CB West's first chance to serve.
Here we go. Here's Dorsey trying to get one, and it's blocked by CB West, taking an early 2-0 lead over the Cardinals. You just got a brick wall defense right there. Not much you can do about that. CB West ready to serve once more. There's Plaku to Levin, and Dorsey trying to get it over, but CB West responds. Got it over, and it's blocked by Upper Dublin, but it is going to be a point for CB West.
Certainly a big start here to the night for CV West. They did win the JD match that came before us, and then we had the Senior Day pomp and circumstance, and here we go. Upper Dublin looking to get on the board here, and they will.
Well, that's a way to start it. Ben Dorsey putting it down, just a little bare hand slam. Just a little love tap. Put it right down for the first point of the night for Upper Dublin. And there's Dorsey on the serve. And it stays in. That's going to be a point for Upper Dublin. Dorsey serving from the left side. Upper Dublin down early, 3-2. And that's a good serve from Dorsey. CB West comes back, and a spike goes out of bounds. It's long. So it's 3-3. All tied up early in this one. Dorsey serving from the left side again. And it goes over and long. 4-3. CB West gets the point right there as the serve goes long from Dorsey. CB West on the serve. Again. You gotta be kidding me. We are not online. Not online. That needs to be plugged in. It's going to keep going off and on. I'm going to hate it tonight. There is nothing we can do. 5-4. Sorry for the technical difficulties. It may continue throughout tonight, but we will try and fix it. So, yeah. Serve from CB West. And there is a spike right there from Terrell Turner, tying things up. It's 5-5. Oh my God. I'm Cole Brown with the serve for Upper Dublin. It goes good. Here's a hit by CB West. Upper Dublin response. Levin over to Coleman. And that's going to be a point for Upper Dublin as CB West gets a little twisted up right there. And there's another point for Upper Dublin.
Sorry, we're just working on a couple technical difficulties we had. I am sorry about that. Upper Dublin, though, has gained a little bit of a lead after a slightly slow start here early in this first set.
All right, Cole Brown back to serve from the right side. CB West has a response, and it goes long, so it's going to be 8-5. Upper Dublin with the point, and Cole Brown goes back with the serve. And it goes short, hits the net, and it's going to be 9. Nope, it's going to be 8-6. CB West has the ball. Upper Dublin with the lead. Upper Dublin sets up after the serve, and there is one by Terrell Turner. Putting it down, and another point for the Cards. It's 9-6. Number 8, Landon Coleman in to serve. Nice jump serve, but it does not go over. It's going to be 9-7. All right, then. Buzz. All right, served by CB West. Upper Dublin trying to put something up here. And Dorsey does, right there in the middle.
That's an absolutely beautiful play there by Dorsey. Perfectly set up, and UD expanding on that lead.
Absolutely. The setup, the hit, it was all ball placement, and it was perfect. Number 14, Terrell Turner, with the serve for Upper Dublin. And it goes long, so it's going to be 10-8. Upper Dublin with the lead still. Upper Dublin with a response. Dorsey gets it up, and CB West unable to respond. Number 18 for CB West flips back up, so he's all good. It's 7-8, Upper Dublin. Cardinals with the lead. The setter, David Levin, with the serve. He is one of 4 seniors for the Cardinals, as that one goes long. He is one of 4 seniors. Also on the senior class is Liam Cassidy, right side, number 27. Ben Dorsey, outside, number 18. And Tyler Poole, middle school, number 21. Yep, that's a real position in volleyball. Just learned today. Upper Dublin gets it off the serve, and they are unable to do anything with it.
Yeah, just mistimed there on that one. Yeah, it's my first time really watching high school volleyball with you here, Brian, or really with anyone here on live camera here. So it's definitely fun learning with you as well, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, the only position I knew was libero, so guess you learn something new every day. And that's another one by Ben Dorsey, putting it down for another spike. Ben Dorsey does get to serve here. Dorsey, one of the 4 seniors, is, well, alongside Terrell Turner, the 2 best spike specialists of the entire Upper Dublin volleyball team. And, they really set an example for this team. CB West gets the point. It's 12-11. Cardinals still with the lead. CB West with the serve. Upper Dublin gets it back. It's Levin over to Cassidy, and Cassidy goes again. CB West is putting back up a response. Here's Dorsey for Upper Dublin. Levin to Coleman, and there we go. Talk about another one right there. It's 13-11.
Yeah, it's been a good little set here. 13-11, nicely contested. This is a big shot. Libero going for the serve. Going for that spike. No, high. That's a good spike by CV West.
Yep, just really got it up and in there. And not much to say about it. Just a great spike. Upper Dublin couldn't put back up a response, as it just went down really quickly. CB West serves. Upper Dublin with a response. Turner puts it back over. And a miscommunication on CB West side leads to a point. It's 14-12. Upper Dublin with the lead. Cole Brown coming into the game. He will serve. Brown is one of the 2 setters on the team, and the other one, David Levin. CB West makes a response. Upper Dublin's right there. And here's Levin over to Coleman. There's CB West again. This time, Upper Dublin still putting it up. It's a volley. And this time, Coleman puts it down. And not necessarily a spike, but caught CB West off guard right there. 15 to 12. Here's a serve by Cole Brown. Upper Dublin gets it back. And there is Turner once again.
Well set, high for him. You know, when you put it up there for him, he's the tallest player on the court most of the time. He's going to go get that.
Absolutely, and that makes the score 16 to 12. I think everybody in the gym knew how that was going to go. Cole Brown with the serve. CB West sets up. Upper Dublin ready for a response. They get up there. It's Levin to Dorsey. Hits the net, and it's 16-13. Upper Dublin goes off the CB West spike. There's serve.
I guess what I'm learning here is when the ball isn't set high enough, it's hard for your spikers to do what they need to do. So you got to set that ball high for people who really know how to spike it.
And we are back. CB West got the point there, and they had the serve. Upper Dublin trying to garner a response, and they do. That's Landon Coleman once again.
I don't like that. You leave it up there, they're able to go down with it, and that's hard to get, no matter who you are. 17-14 here as we're moving through the first set.
Football score, I guess. Well, here's Coleman on the serve, and it is long. So 17-15. CB West with the serve. Upper Dublin setting up. Here's Levin over to Dorsey. Knocks it down. CB West has no response. It's 18-15.
That feels like a big point for UD to pull away to get to that magic number of 25. Again, first to 25. We'll take this set.
Now, it is first to 25, but in the JV game, there was one that went to, that was a score of 28-26. And that was when...
Of course, we win by 2, right?
Yeah.
So
when you got to win by 2. Terrell Turner's serve goes long, so it is 18-16. CB West has the serve. Cardinals with the lead. Brown sets it up over to Dorsey, and they get it over. CB West with the response, and right there to put him back. In contention here. 18-17. And I guess it was an errant hit, but now it is 18-18. Upper Dublin sets up again. CB West gets it back. Plaku over to Levin to Dorsey, tries to get it over, but there is a carry call, which makes it 19-18 CB West.
CB West, they've really turned this here. They go on these couple 4-point runs. They're right back in the lead.
And it goes right in the corner there, 20-18. CB West has a 2-point lead. Quietly building up a run. And it's a timeout. We will be right back. And we are back now in the first set. CB West holds a 20-18 lead over your Upper Dublin Cardinals. Upper Dublin trying to set up here. Dorsey hits it over. And nice hit by the libero, Don Plaku, but A for effort, just couldn't get it done. It's 21-18. So that's going to be a reserve right there. I might have to see that one again, but it's a point for CB West. We'll take another timeout. And we are back. CB West holds a 22-18 lead in the first set. I'm Brian Portney, joined by Jake Levine, color commentator. Upper Dublin tries to make a push for it, try and get that lead back, or at least some of it. And that's going to be against Upper Dublin.
That's a big point there. You know, there's a big difference between being 2 away and being 3 away. Feels like CBOS really trying to pull away here, and they are serving here. And it is working with it for the spike. No, CB West works it over. UD hits it out. CB West will serve for the set.
Set point here for the Bucks. This is a big point. And that's going to do it for the first set. Upper Dublin trails. They lose the first set by a score of 25-18. CB West wins the set 25-18. We'll be right back in just a couple minutes when my friend Zach Holman will be joining me. And we are back now in the second set. Upper Dublin lost the first one by a score of 25-18. I am joined by my partner, Zach Holman.
Hey everyone, it's great to be here on this senior night, and we had a great first set for you. Upper Dublin started off a little slow, then played a little better in the middle part of the set, but then CB West absolutely dominated the last part of the set, which we definitely cannot keep continuing to do moving forward, especially this set.
I agree with that. So I guess the one thing is that they can't fall asleep on defense, and just they gotta stay alert. Is all. And we're ready to go. CB West has the ball. Dorsey to Levin, and that's going to be out. Cassidy's hit goes long, and it's 1-0.
Good set there from Levin. Cassidy just hit a little too hard there, but I'm sure that's something we can fix soon.
So Coleman's able to get it over off the CB West serve. This time, Upper Dublin keeps it. Dorsey makes CB West confused on that play. It's 1-1.
Definitely confused them there with not spiking the ball. I'm sure they all expected him to spike it, but very smart play there from Dorsey.
It really puts truth to the statement, think smarter, not harder. And, yeah, it's all strategy. Game of wits. Don Plackett with the serve. And it's going to be out on Dorsey, so it's 2-1. Though I think he would have been better off just seeing whether it would have gone out, but it was good effort nonetheless. Upper Dublin gets it off the serve. There's Turner. He gets it again. It's 2-2.
Every time Levin serves it high to Turner, it's a great sight for us to see because Turner has capitalized almost every single time that he's gone a good set. And hopefully we'll get many more to come in this game.
I agree with that. Cole Brown, one of the two setters on the team, gets a serve here. And it goes just over the net. CB West goes over. Upper Dublin gets a response. There's Coleman putting it down and putting the CB West libero on skates. It's 3-2.
Great decision there from Levin to set it to Coleman instead of Turner. They were all expecting the spike from Turner, but Coleman on the other end of the court was not seen by any of the CB West players. And a great spike from him as well.
I think it's the big three of Turner, Coleman, and Dorsey. As Turner gets another one right there, but Turner, Coleman, and Dorsey, that's the big three. And, Cole Brown, Dave Levin, they both have those three options to go to. So, yeah, it's great. Cole Brown gets the serve again. And there we go. That's a nice block right there by the Cardinals. It's 5-2.
To your point of the big three, I think that's an excellent point that those three have made many, many great plays this game. But I think what sets it all up is David Levin's sets. I have heard that he's the team captain, and he's certainly showing why with how good his sets have been. See those guys. There's another good set there. Unfortunately, can't capitalize. Looks like point goes to CB West.
I am not sure what happened. Point for Upper Dublin. Okay, then. I guess we'll take that. Cole Brown with the serve. CB West going back on it. Upper Dublin blocks it. CB West goes again. And that's a nice save by Brown. Plaku gets it over. CB West puts it down, but Upper Dublin keeps it alive. And gets it right back on the net. Upper Dublin gets another point.
We had a couple really great stops there. I'm sure CB West thought they had us a couple times, but we kept fighting. And, yeah, that's a huge point for us to win a long volley like that one early in the second set.
Absolutely. We're going to take it. It's a timeout break, but we are going to stay with you. Upper Dublin leads 7-2. So what do you think about the start of this game so far?
I think it's going very well for us. Scoreboard definitely shows that. And, yeah, we've looked great so far, especially as you referenced Coleman.
All right, well, Upper Dublin has a serve here, up 7-2 in this first set. In the second set. So CB West keeps it alive. And here's Coleman, but CB West gets it over on their own net, so it's 8-2, Upper Dublin.
And that spike, not sure that was on CB West, but the ball wasn't set far enough up for him, so he had to spike from farther behind than he'd like to be, which didn't set him up very well. Now we have Cole Brown to hit.
Cole Brown had the serve, and CB West getting all sorts of misfortunes early in this second set. Upper Dublin leads 9-2. Cole Brown with the serve. It goes over. CB West is able to put a strategic move on him right there. 9-3.
Great effort there from Coleman, laying his body out on the floor, going all for it. Unfortunately, he couldn't get there in time, but still 9-3 game, Upper Dublin.
So Upper Dublin gets a response. Turner gets it over. CB West hits it on their own net, and it's 10-3. Upper Dublin has a one touchdown lead as they broke in double digits.
A one touchdown lead indeed, as Portney likes to say every now and then.
Well, whenever it looks like a football score. Yeah. So a good volley here, but Turner puts it down, and there we go. 11-3. Upper Dublin with an offensive explosion here in the second set.
Levin and Turner certainly make an amazing duo with blocking spikes like that. And right there, they showed why they go so well together.
Ari Weiner with the serve here. Middle right. Gets it over. He is a right side. That's going to be a point for CB West. A little bit of miscommunication.
Not really sure what that was, but I think we could have been quicker to the ball at that time. Not really sure, though.
I agree. CB West with the serve here. Plaku to Levin and Dorsey, but here's Levin again. Plaku puts it over. Just trying to split the defense. And Terrell's shot goes over. And it goes long, so it's going to be 11-5. CB West gets the point.
It's one of the first times we've truly seen a miscommunication between our guys. Dorsey and Turner tried the ball at the same time. And then great play there from Cole Brown to let that ball go. It went out by just around a foot.
12-5. So in the JV game, Upper Dublin lost in 2-1, 2-0. Hoping for a different result this time. It's 13-5. After that point.
I'm sure that JV game made the varsity players want to win all the more, having already lost one of the games. And so far, they're playing like they're determined, as it's 13-5.
Well, they got to play with their hair on fire tonight because it's, senior night. It's emotional. But they got a game to play. 13-6 as the serve goes long from Upper Dublin. CB West with the serve. Brown sets it up for Dorsey, knocks it down. There we go. 14-6.
Another excellent set there from, I believe, who was that? I think that was Levin. Oh, Cole Brown. Cole Brown with an excellent set there to set up Dorsey. And we now wait for Levin to hit.
It's a good serve by Levin. And CB West tries to go down on it. Levin sets it up for Dorsey. And there we go. Got it down just enough to make it 15-6.
David Levin was basically on the ground there. So what an amazing set to put it right where Dorsey wants to have it. And another excellent spike here from him, back-to-back.
Well, that's absolutely a team effort. It was all unselfishness by Levin right there. As he serves again. It's going to be a point for CB West off the block from Upper Dublin that goes out of bounds.
Good effort there from Levin. He just unfortunately hit out the side of his hand and couldn't receive it.
Plaku sets it up off the serve. Dorsey knocks it over and right on the line and down. 16-7. Upper Dublin with the lead.
Dorsey's really been feeling it so far, and I'm glad that we've kept him in for almost this entire second set so far, even though most other players have gone out from one time to another. And now here he is a serve from the right side.
He really likes to move all over the place in the server space. That's kind of what's unique about him, I guess. CB West hit goes long, and it is 17-7.
Really smart play there from our guys to let that one go. Yeah, it's interesting how Dorsey moves all over the place when he serves. Seems like he's one of the only players on the team that does that pretty often.
Upper Dublin sets up again. That's going to be Dorsey, but CB West goes back on it. They get it over, and CB West hits out of bounds, so it's 18-7. That was a nice sequence of events right there. We got a timeout call. We'll be right back. And we are back here in the second set. Upper Dublin lost the first one by a score of 25-18. They're currently leading this one 18-7. Here's Levin over to Cassie and hits it on his own net. 18-8.
Everything was good there from the Cardinals until Cassidy spiked, but I'm sure he can do much better than that. I definitely like the way that we're looking right now with the sets and the bumps. Just the spikes have been a little consistent, but I'd say overall that we're looking really good right now, and I hope we can keep up this play as it's 18-8 right now in favor of us.
So the shot by Pole goes long, and it's 18-9. Levin puts it up for Cassidy, and a little bit of a peculiar play right there. And it's going to go out. Off of Levin, so it's 18-10.
It's good effort there from Levin to try to save the ball, but unfortunately couldn't get his hand in the right spot in time.
CB West breaks double digits. As they get the serve here. Flacco over to Levin, and Coleman gets it over. And it's going to go out of bounds off the upper double hit, 18-11. CB West gets the ball. All right, well, here we go. So then over to Dorsey, and CB West gets it back. Cassie able to get it over to Dorsey, and CB West going to do it again. Levin to Plaku. Coleman gets it over. And that's going to be another point for CB West, 18-12.
Tyler Pohl just jumped a little bit too early there. I think if he had not jumped too early, could have definitely received that. But nonetheless, it was a great play there from CB West to hit it in a soft spot of the Upper Dublin defense.
So CB West is on a 5-0 run, and they got a timeout break. We will take one, too. We'll be right back. And we are back. Hopefully we can get some more of you guys on the call here. There is only one person watching. Thank you to whoever that is. It's 19-12. So Plaku gets the serve now. It's 19-12 Cardinals. Cardinals. CB West gets it over. Upper Dublin going back. Upper Dublin able to keep it. And this time it'll go to CB West, 19-13.
More importantly, that play, Turner checked in after being out for 10 or 11 points. Unfortunately, couldn't make his presence felt with the spike, but I'm sure that they're eyeing him for this one. And there he is.
Terrell Turner once again. How about it? Well, I do remember sending the tweet out for UD Broadcasting and, yeah, putting it out on 3 different platforms and sending it to my own family. I'm sure there's somebody from each of them. You know, what do I got to do? What do I got to do? Brown gets to serve. Wow. 21-13, Upper Dublin gets a point right there.
From what I can tell of this game so far, the second hit is always very important because it either determines whether you can be aggressive or you need to just hit it back over the net. And like put before, CB West on their second hit, it was not a very good one, so they just had to hit it over, and unfortunately they missed. but I'm sure that the second day was a big reason why they missed and gave Upper Dublin the point there. Speaking of which, great job Upper Dublin to put CB West in an awkward position again, and now it's 23-13 Cardinals.
Yeah, I was gonna say before, it was our first ace of the contest. Yep. Cole Brown gets the serve. And the hit by CB West goes long. It's 24-13. We got a set point here. Upper Dublin with an opportunity to get a set back and get it all tied up 1-1. And they get it on an ace. 25-13 at the end of that one. Upper Dublin wins that set. So Upper Dublin lost the first one 25-18, won the second one 25-13. We'll be right back for the start of the third set.
Hey everyone, welcome back. So we are here for the start of the third set. First set was won by CB West at a score of 25-18, and the second set was won by Upper Dublin at around 25-13. So overall, Upper Dublin is leading right now, and looks like we will have the first serve, as is Ben Dorsey.
Dorsey serving from the left side. No, the right side. Left side by CB West's vantage point. So they'll probably call it a C left call, which I believe means server on the left side. Still waiting on something, but we will be there in just a second. And my friend Jake Levine is back with me here after the first set. He's now here in the third set. And that's going to be an ace for the Cardinals right there. Nice one by Dorsey. Gets the serve again. CB West going over. And it is way long. Right there, it's 2-0.
UD there with a good second set. I am Jake Levine here, filling back in for Zach Holmlin. We got a little bit of a tag team thing going on. This will be my last set with you guys, as UD is up 2-0 already.
They're up, it's actually tied, by the way. Sorry. Oh, okay. All right. Well, Upper Dublin gets the point right there. It's 3-0.
Yeah, I meant, to clarify, I meant 2-0 in points. Obviously, we split the first two sets. 3-0. Again with the serve. Looking to jump out to an early lead.
Well, that ends the serving run for Ben Dorsey. It's 3-1. Upper Dublin going back out on it, and they do get the point. Plackett with the serve, gets it up there. Serves Dorsey to Levin, and Turner with it right there.
And that's what we call the light spike there, right there. You put it up high, and he can do that all night.
That was just, it wasn't even a spike. It was just strategic. Got it right down, and nice hit. Blackhew's serve goes over the net. And he gets it over again. CB West with the response. Upper Dublin with the brick wall defense. Talk about it. 6-1.
UD jumping out big. 6-1. CB West, they stretched their way through that first set, but UD does feel like the better volleyball team here these last couple.
Don Plackett with the serve. Goes over the net. And hold on a second. It certainly did hit off the net. All right. Well, on to the next point, I guess. Revenge point, I guess? I don't know. A revenge point. Nope. All right. 6-3. CB West gets the serve again. And what a save by Upper Dublin. But it's going to be a point for CB West. It's 6-4. 6-4. Yeah. Upper Dublin going off the serve. CB West stays with it. Levin over to Coleman. This time, oh, still going. Good volley here. But there's Turner, there we go.
And that setup, it's a beautiful thing in Upper Dublin. It looks like CB West was coming back into it, but Terrell Turner, he absolutely just crushes that. And we're going to have a timeout. Or no, we're going to have a little bit of a... No, we're good here.
Sure are. So, Cole Brown with the serve here for Upper Dublin. Goes over the net. CB West goes back on it. Nice hit by Levin, but CB West gets it again. Levin over to Turner. And that's another point. Talk about it, 8-4. That's a good serve by Brown. They go over. And it's Sullivan over to Coleman, and that time it is going to be out. Eight to 5.
Yeah, and the CB West, they're fighting here. It's only a 3-point set at this point. And that's a good serve, but Terrell Turner has no problem. Terrell Turner's taking over this volleyball game.
The man, the myth, the legend, I don't know how he does it, he just does. Tallest player on the team, and he's really showing it there. Strength in numbers. 9-5 is your score. Upper Dublin with the lead. Coleman with the serve, and it's long. 9-6.
Still working here. We're about a third of the way, I would say. Maybe a quarter through this third set. About the halfway mark here. Seen a lot of good volleyball here today, I have to say, Brian. And the spike goes for it. And here goes Terrell Turner again. No. Another one. That's good. 9-7.
Yep. That was a volley, and a volley that CB West won on that one. Served by CB West. Upper Dublin puts it up. Turner gets it over. And the hit by CB West goes long. 10-7. Terrell Turner with the serve for the Cardinals. And the serve goes long for Turner. Well, the one thing about Turner, he has a lot of hit power, and that has its benefits and drawbacks. And that's just one of the drawbacks right there. And that's a clean serve.
That is very close. It's good. 10-9 now UD, and CB West has clawed right back into this set, this pivotal third set. Whenever you got a best-of-5 series of any sort, it's that third set that's always so monumental.
And caught him off guard right there. It's 10-10. A timeout may be coming their way. No, not yet. No timeout yet. Placu sets it up. Brown to Levin. Gets it over. Upper Dublin having a shot at it. Dorsey gets it down. There we go. 11-10 regains the lead is Upper Dublin.
That's a good serve. Here's the bump. Looking for the set of the spike. Hits the net, and that's good. Tied up.
Yep, it's 1-1, 1-1 in 11-11, set 3. All tied up here in a hotly contested matchup. Then over to Dorsey, and there we go. Point is a point. And that's what he got right there, 12-11. Dorsey with the serve here for Upper Dublin. Paul tried to get it over. Couldn't. So they try again with Coleman there, and they stay with it. Coleman to Levin, and Dorsey gets it. There we go. 13-11. And that's another one right there. No response. It's an ace for Dorsey.
UD working this back to a little bit of a lead here as they look to take. Really, I mean, this whole match here on Senior Day, this would certainly be a big win for the seniors. But also, this is a pretty good CB West team, I do have to say, and they've played a good match with them.
And that's going to be a point for CB West. So there's Upper Dublin. Levin turning the corner there. CB West gets it over. Levin over to Coleman, and there we go.
There's just nothing you can do about that. I mean, CB West, they're a good volleyball team. I'm not sure they have that just knockout punch that UD's been really running with well tonight.
I mean, CB West is 2-5 on the road against a team that is 8-2 and they are playing on their senior night. So big crowd, and they're just showing out as well. That's why they play the games. Dorsey gets it over a bit too far. 15-13.
Certainly a good fight here. 15-13 UD. I know you guys can't see the scoreboard. Maybe we'll try and flash to it occasionally, but yeah, so we'll work on updating you with the score as we get closer in these later sets that are much more pivotal. But it got over. What an unbelievable job to get that back over after the spike, and we have a whistle stopping play, and it's their point. A confusing moment, but it will be UD's point.
Absolutely. There we go. It is 16-13, Upper Dublin with the lead. Cole Brown gets the serve for the Cardinals. Gets over the net. And the hit by CB West goes over the line. So 17-13. Cardinals with the lead. And that one goes long. It's 17-14. CB West serves it. Blacku to Turner. And there we go. Doing his magic yet again.
UD here looking to pull away. They're 7 points away from taking pivotal game 3. A little bit of a short stoppage there as we work on getting everyone in order.
Ari Weiner with the serve here. A right side for the Cardinals. And hit by CB West goes out of bounds. It's 19-14. And the serve by Weiner hits the net.
Let that one fall a little bit too much. Didn't hit that ball at its highest point.
And there's here's Upper Dublin trying to respond. CB West hits over the line, and it's 20 to 16, 20 to 15. Number 14, Terrell Turner gets the serve for Upper Dublin. And it hits the net. 20 to 16. So Upper Dublin with a response. Levin finds it over the corner. Brown to pull, and that's going to be a point for CB West in a confusing turn of events, 20 to 17. Upper Dublin able to save it right there, gets it over. Brown to Levin, puts it over. CB West going again. Point for CB West.
CB West coming back here. They won't go away so easy. 2018. UD really just trying to put them away, but they can't do it yet.
Nope, not just yet. But they will sure try. So, just plaque over to Dorsey. And that's a barehanded slam right there. CB West, no response. 21 to 18. That's a nice serve by Levin. Goes over. And an absolute miss right there by CB West. Leads to an Upper Dublin point, 22 to 18. It's all about timing in volleyball. As speaking of time, we're going to call a timeout. Levin with the jump serve goes over. Levin sets it up for Dorsey. There we go. 23 to 18. They are 2 points away from locking the third set up. Levin with the serve. The whole crowd goes silent. And it hits the net. 23 to 19. 23 to 19. Upper Dublin still with the lead. There's Dorsey there, but it's going to be a point for CB West. Upper Dublin setting up here as Dorsey puts it down, and they're able to save it. Oh, my goodness. Almost.
All the work to save it, and in the end, we're 1 point away from UD taking the set.
Set point here. The ball is in the hands of Dorsey. In outside. Yep, outsider position. in volleyball. And that's an ace to end off the set, 25-20.
UD up 2-1. Zach Holman going to take you the rest of the way as the analyst. I'm Jake Levine. This has been great. Brian Portney again will take you the rest of the way on play-by-play. 2-1 UD. Thank you, everyone.
So scoring breakdown, the first set it was 25-18. Second by CB West. Second set was Upper Dublin's by the way of 25-13, and the third set was 25-20. We'll be right back for the start of the fourth set. Back now here in the fourth set. The Cardinals lead 2-1. First set, CB West won 25-18. Second set, Upper Dublin won 25-13. Third set, Upper Dublin won 25-20. So there's a win over to Poe, and to get things started, Aberdeen tries to get it again, and that's going to be a point for CB West.
As Jake mentioned earlier, I'll be taking it from here on out. And I still have to mention that was not exactly the start that we wanted for Upper Dublin, but there's Coleman again, and it's the net that time instead of getting blocked. So now it's CB West is up to a quick 2-0 start.
CB West with the serve. Coleman gets it over. Point for the Bucks. 3-0. And there we go. That's a good one right there to get Upper Dublin their first point of the fourth set.
more importantly than giving Upper Dublin momentum on that play was stopping the momentum that CB West had. They had 3 points where they had made an excellent plays all 3 times. And, yeah.
Plack who served on that one. Upper Dublin clears the air on that one. It's 3-2. Upper Dublin got the point.
I really wouldn't like to put it this way, but CB West players seem like they have been hitting the ball quite like they wanted to have. Similar to they've just not been hitting on the right part of their hand to generate the most amount of power as we saw 2 points ago. But they are up 4-2, so I'm not saying they're bad.
Plaku's serve misses the net. Or it hits the net, and that's why it went. Point for CB West again. It's 5-2.
It's unfortunate that Turner couldn't convert there because that's one of the first ones all night where he hasn't been successful with the kill.
CB West got the serve over. That's going to hit out of bounds, 6-2.
Just barely out of bounds there for Coleman. The setup was great, and it was a good spike too. Just got a little bit unlucky there.
There's her right there, hitting the shoe. It's 6-3. Upper Dublin gets the serve.
Keep in mind that Upper Dublin doesn't need to win this serve, but ending it here with a 3-1 win by sets would be absolutely huge.
Upper Dublin gets it over, and this time it's Savin taking the shot at it. CB West gets the point.
We can't keep allowing easy points like that, though. And our defense definitely needs to get better if we want that 3-1 win in sets.
CB West gets the serve. Upper Dublin goes over with the help of Dorsey. There we go again. And another point for CB West, making it 8-3. We might see a timeout call soon.
Coleman was very, very close there to getting in, but unfortunately didn't have the quite the right angle to block it back into play.
Timeout. We'll be right back. CB West with the serve. And here is Coleman getting it over, and they get it back. They're able to save it. Wow. CB West goes back on it, another block. Upper Dublin say again. Oh my goodness, they got the point. Wow. 8-4.
It certainly looked like we were going to get a point there, but that's an absolutely huge one with getting momentum back towards our way. Ball went over the net, I don't know, 7, 8 times there, but excellent plays there from our guys, especially up front, to get the point there.
Ari Weiner gets the serve, goes over the net, and Here we go. Bit of miscommunication. They're able to lay it up and in there again, though. Brown over to Levin. Turner, there we go again. 8-5.
CB West made a nice recovery there after the ball at the net. But once again there, the set from Cole Brown and then from Levin to Turner proves to be a very hard move to stop for CB West.
Weiner gets to serve again, and it's going to be long. 9-5. CB West with the lead. I guess that's why the libero is the captain of, not the captain, but they are kind of the quarterback of the volleyball team. Just kind of engineering plays. Didn't work in their favor right there, though. 9-6. Turner's serve is over. The net. And that's going to be a break wall right there. Got the point. It's 9-7.
Levin did a great job of staying in the air long enough to be able to hit the ball, spike the ball, if you will, back over to their side. And now we have Terrell Turner. It's a good serve there. And West is just going to have to hit it over normally.
Upper Dublin still having it there, and point CB West. 10-7, the Bucks have the lead.
Upper Dublin did do a good job of hanging in there for a while, but especially there, the CB West started out well, and not surprised they ended up getting the point.
CB West gets it here. And that's going to be a point for Upper Dublin as the hit by CB West goes out of bounds on their own side. 10-8. Here's the serve by Levin. And that's going to be a point for CB West as they were trying to do the same thing to the server as Upper Dublin was to theirs. Just try and rattle them a bit by tapping on the bleacher seats. Upper Dublin gets it up here. Dorsey knocks it down. There we go. 11-9.
Dorsey knew he couldn't quite get there for the spike, so he found the soft spot of the CB West defense and hit it right in the middle of it. A hit that was impossible for them to stop.
Shot selection really is the key to the game sometimes here in volleyball. Dorsey got the serve. And that one almost went into the trash can off the hit from Upper Dublin. That would have been a 1 in a million shot, and we would have had it on video. Hey, maybe it'll happen again. 12-9. It won't happen as Upper Dublin controls the tip. But CB West gets the point. It is 13-9.
Upper Dublin's protesting that the same guy hit it twice, and from our angle, it kind of did look like that happened. Not really sure what's up with that, but point goes to CB West nonetheless.
Coleman gets it over. Too far. Oh, but they still got the point. Not sure how. Guess I don't know as much volleyball as a common man. The libero Dom Plaku gets the serve for Upper Dublin. Cardinals down 13-10. Let's see if they can make an impact here, get back on the board. That's a strong hit and just an uncontrolled response, so 14-10.
You said it, Brian. That was a very strong hit. Unfortunately, Plaku couldn't quite stop it there.
Upper Dublin controls it this time. They get it over again. And this time, Upper Dublin gets it. 14-11. Cole Brown with the serve. He gets it over the net, and we are ready to go again. Plackett with a nice dive, but this time couldn't get it to go. A for effort, though, 15-11.
Definitely A for effort there. But unfortunately, we're down 15-11 right now, and now it's 16. Dorsey thought it was going out, so he didn't try to hit it, but I'm sure he'll regret the decision, especially since the ball wasn't even coming in that fast, so he easily could have gotten it, and they could have set themselves up for a spike there. As now we have a timeout.
And we are back. Upper Dublin trying to get something there, and Terrell Turner knocks it through, 16-12.
Those hits, a large reason why Upper Dublin's had so many successful spikes like that is because David Levin's sets have been in the right place almost every single time. I can't emphasize that enough.
Weiner with the serve. CB West saves it. And that's Turner again, using his size and hit power to get through it right there.
Putting Turner has been a great way for Upper Dublin to get momentum back toward their side. It's 11-16 and not looking too good for Upper Dublin. But now they got 2 quick points. Unfortunately, that one didn't work, but those 2 quick points were very important for getting momentum back toward their side.
Well, the last serve went long, so it's 17-13, CB West. Levin sets it up for Dorsey, and they do get it over. CB West does. Dorsey gets another chance at it. CB West again. They're able to get it to go. Good volley. And hits out of bounds. Upper Dublin gets the point. It is 17-14.
Good job there from Levin and Turner to stay with it throughout the whole round. And them staying with it definitely is what it was a crucial part in getting Upper Dublin the point there. As we are now up to 14-17, CB West is leading.
Well, the Cardinals have been trailing this entire set, but they are trying to turn that around as we get later in this set here. Got a bit of a volley again. Up and unable to save it. Point for CB West off the confusion. I certainly was confused. And now we got one viewer.
Not really sure what went on there. But nonetheless, CB West, 18-14.
That's going to be a point for Upper Dublin as the block goes on the side of the Bucks. So it's 18-15. Dave Levin with his two differently colored socks, ready to serve. And the hit goes out. Upper Dublin gets a point, 16-18. Levin gets it again. A nice jump serve. And that's going to go point Bucks. So 19-16.
That ball is just out. And unfortunately now CB West is only 6 points from claiming this fourth set. That's some bad miscommunication there from Upper Dublin. One of the first times that's happened so far where they haven't been able to decide who's going to hit and the ball just drops in between them. Definitely cannot happen again moving forward.
Well, there's always next point. Upper Dublin setting up again. They knock it down and they get it. 20-17.
Dorsey once again proves himself to be an excellent outside hitter with a spike like that, and now here he is to serve.
Dorsey with the serve. Upper Dublin trying to keep it away from them. Rejected by the net. They go again. And it's going to be out of bounds.
That's happened a couple times to Coleman where, without realizing it, he went too far to the left side from our point of view, and the spike actually at the little thing sticking out of the net and out of bounds for him, unfortunately.
And there we go again, 22-17. Vin gets another shot at it. Dorsey gets it over. That's a nice save by Coleman, and they are not able to get it back. 23-17.
Not looking too hot for us right now. CB West has definitely gotten some of the momentum back that they really had going for them back in the first set. As we have number 20, Eli Kaufman, checking into the game for, I think it's the first time.
He is a middle. Is Upper Dublin trying to get something there? CB West hit goes out of bounds. It's 23-18. And it goes out. So they're going to try it again. They're not going to try it again. CB West point, 24-18. We got the set point here for CB West. Upper Dublin controls it. CB West has to fork over that point. It's 24-19.
Upper Dublin definitely needs a hot streak right now if they want to close it here. They need 6 straight points, and it all starts with Cole Brown serving right now.
There's a serve by Brown. CBS gets it over and long. There we go. Oh, and behold. It's 24-20. Get it over. Upper Dublin able to save it, and they push it over. And that's a set. We're all tied up, 2-2. So a little bit of a scoring breakdown. CB West won the first set, 25-18. Upper Dublin won the second set, 25-13. Upper Dublin won the third set, 25-20. And then CB West won the fourth set, 25-20. So we'll be right back for the fifth set as they battle for 15. We'll be right back. And we are back for the fifth set, some sort of an overtime period, as we call it in volleyball. So the fifth set, both teams, in order to win, they need to get 15 points or win by 2 if one of the teams, if the losing side scores 14 or more. No, 13 or more points. If the losing side scores 13 or more points, then they have to win by 2. Plackett with the serve to start things off. Nope. CBS gets it back and hits it right into the net. 1-0. What?
You got it.
All right, Plackett gets the serve again. And this time blocked by Upper Dublin, goes out of bounds. 1-1.
Turner was awfully close to stopping that serve, but unfortunately just didn't quite. It wasn't quite in the right spot, and now it's 1-1.
Levin sets it up for Turner. They're going to leave it out. They're going to let the ball go out of bounds. It's 2-1. Cole Brown with the serve. Goes over. Dorsey to Levin, and Coleman gets it over. Blocked by CB West on their side. It's 3-1.
Once again, everything about that setup right there for Upper Dublin was very good, but CB West was very prepared for the ball to go toward Coleman's way, and they read that play very well.
And the serve hits the net, so it's 3-2. But I'm trying to get it up again, and this time it's going to be a point for the Bucks.
Dorsey couldn't quite get there in time, and after Upper Dublin got off to a quick 3-0 lead, and it's back to 3-3 now.
3-3 now. Coleman puts it down, and response by the Bucks. Here's Coleman again, and they'll get it over. It's a good volley. And there we go. Miscommunication by CB West. 4-3.
Play right there is absolutely critical in stopping the short run that CB West got going there. Levin made several amazing plays there, and now it's Coleman to serve.
Well, that score is bound to be 4-3 either way. Just a matter about which team. 4-4. All tied up. God damn it. Gosh darn it, I said. We are at 0 viewers. Nothing I do matters. It's 5-4.
Another excellent spike there from Upper Dublin. Oh. All right, well, CB West can't quite get a good spike off, but Upper Dublin can with Dorsey. Now West gets a good setup there, and it was out. So Upper Dublin with another big point there. It is up to 6-4 right now, and Turner gets another serve.
Terrell Turner gets a serve again. Here we go, 6-4. Gets it over. Nice job right there. It's 7-4. The whole gym has just erupted. And we got a timeout call. We'll be right back. All right, Turner gets the serve. It is 7-4, Upper Dublin here in the 5th set. Here we go. So CBS goes again. Upper Dublin with the response. Levin over to Dorsey, and they go again. Coleman gets a save. Levin over to Dorsey, knocks it down. There we go. 8-4.
What a volley there. And an amazing play that even though the situation wasn't ideal on that last hit from Upper Dublin, Coleman had a good hit, and then Levin set it up beautifully to Dorsey to continue doing what he's been doing all night with those outside spikes.
Another good serve by Turner. And the hit goes out of bounds. It's 9-4. The Whistlers have entered the building. And it'll make this ending all the more special. Turner gets it over. Upper Dublin able to save it. Levin pushes it over. And Upper Dublin can't save it. 9-5.
Levin couldn't quite hit it up for someone else. And that gives CBS 1 point. The score is now 9-5. Upper Dublin in this final and 5th set.
Upper Dublin setting up again. There's Dorsey, knocks it down. There we go. 10-5.
That's a huge spike there. And you can see that part of our student section went absolutely wild after that one. As now Levin serves.
Total leather, and we're ready to get this one started. 10-6. All right, then. Serve at the net.
I'd like to think that CB West certainly dodged a bullet there. Levin serves the ball harder than almost everyone on this Upper Dublin roster. And for them to not have to face one of these serves is definitely a win for them, as Upper Dublin gets another from a bad serve from CB West.
11-6. Let's see what Dorsey can do. And he puts it up. A nice jump serve. CB West sets up. And what a nice save by Upper Dublin. CB West goes over. And they let it out. Wow. What a point right there. 12-6. Upper Dublin has double up. CB West.
This place is really starting to feel it right now. One amazing play from Levin to save the ball somehow and put CB West in a very awkward position to the ball back over.
Dorsey gets to serve again. Here we go. And it's over the net. CB West goes. Levin over to Coleman. That might have been in the corner, but they'll call it an out. CB West gets the point.
Very close there from Coleman. We don't have the best view on it, but it looked like he was just a couple feet from spiking it in. And now it is up to 12-7, Upper Dublin.
CB West serves it. Upper Dublin puts it up. Weiner gets it down, and CB West goes again. And some miscommunication right there. It's 13-7, Upper Dublin. 2 points away from Destiny. And there's Plackey putting it up on the serve. They're able to save it. CB West goes now. Upper Dublin blocks it. Here's Levin up to Turner, and they get it again. And they let it go out. What a point. Once again, it's 14-7.
What an impressive play there from Upper Dublin. Once again, we've been winning so many of these long volleys this set, and that's what's got us to 14-7.
All right, here we go. Match point here, and it's in the hands of Dominic Placu. Can he do it? We will just have to wait and see what Upper Dublin can do here on defense. As that serve hits the net. CB West with the serve. This is a make or break. Levin over to Coleman, and that's going to hit out of bounds. 14-9.
I think the problem there might have been the set. It was just a little bit too far over Coleman's head, so he couldn't.
Upper Dublin, Levin, and there we go! That's Turner! Game, set, match! Whatever you'd like to call it, but it's over. It's over, folks. Upper Dublin wins. That's set 15-9, and they win it overall, 3-2. They lost the first. The CB West won the first set, 25-18. CB West, Upper Dublin won the second set, 25-13, and the third set, 25-20. Then CB West won the fourth set, 25-20, and then Upper Dublin closed it out with a 15-9 victory in the fifth set to end it all out. I'm Brian Portney alongside Zachariah Holman and Jake Levin. Jake Levin, also a part of this broadcast. That's all for now. We'll see you next time.